Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got some spring reading recommendations for you. Right, so it is officially spring by the time this video goes up, so I figured I'd give you some spring reading recommendations. They all happen to be romances, if that helps at all. But let's go ahead and dive into today's recommendations. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to have a Therapy Game. This is a manga series. This one is definitely not for those under 18. So this is following Minato and Shizuma, who kind of have a drunken one-night stand. And when they wake up in the morning, Shizuma does not remember this happening at all. And Minato is kind of like really upset by that because he kind of really likes Shizuma from the little that they've known each other, and starts giving him the cold shoulder, and Minato really wants to sleep with him again, and they kind of start this relationship under false pretenses. And Minato kind of wants to break Shizuma's heart, but then they start really dating and like really getting to know each other, and it's really sweet but also really like drama filled, and I love it. And this is one of my favorite manga that I've read over the last couple of years, and I can't wait till the next volume comes out. And like I said, not for those under 18. No. Next up I have Charisma Check. This is the second book in the Roll for Love series. This one is dealing with two cosplayers who kind of have a real enemies to lovers thing going on. They both hate each other because they're cosplay rivals, but also they had a really bad meet cute, and they just kind of have been having hate sex at the Comic-Cons that they've been going to, until they're both contacted by a film company to do cosplay for a new movie that's coming out, and they have to do coordinating costumes, so they actually have to hang out and do things together because, you know, the company asked them to do a vlog or something together of making their costumes. So they're spending a lot more time with each other, and they're learning about each other and getting to know each other and kind of actually falling in love, and it's so sweet and very steamy and not for those under 18. Next up I have Spoiler Alert. This is the first book in the Spoiler Alert series. This is also following a cosplayer and a movie star, or not a movie star, like a star in a TV show. So April is a huge fan of this TV show. She is plus size, and she is also a cosplayer, but she doesn't really tell people that because, you know, she doesn't want to get made fun of for being childish or whatever for liking cosplay. One day the TV series is having like this cosplay competition on Twitter, and she enters the contest and people start ragging on her for her cosplay because she's a plus size woman. And the star of the show happens to see these tweets and invites her out on a date, and she goes and they kind of hit it off. But it also turns out that they've been friends in the TV show fandom sphere for a very, very long time. And in fact, they've been online friends for years. So it's kind of online friends meet in real life, but also one of them, the actor, doesn't want to tell her that they've been friends for that long, and it's turns into a whole drama thing. But it's such a good book, and I love the plus size representation, especially for fandom and for cosplay for plus size people. This is the one to check out. Next up I have The Dragon's Betrothed. This one is also not for those under 18. So this is following a writer who is kind of down on his luck and is like trying to kickstart his creativity again. So he's going home to the place where he grew up in hopes that it will help with his writer's block. And there he meets a dragon or a water spirit who kind of doesn't know what's going on, but also he's just there to meet his bride. And turns out that Chihiro, who is our main character, happens to be the bride, and he didn't know it. So therefore he gets this cute little dragon roommate for a while as they figure out what they're gonna do, and how the dragon like learns about society nowadays versus when the last time he was there. And there's lots of magical shenanigans going on. It's so sweet and just a really, really great reading experience. Again, not for those under 18. And then the last book I have And then the last book I have to recommend today is going to be Take a Hint, Dani Brown. This is such a swoon-worthy romance. It's so romantic and sweet. So this is following Danica Brown, who is a PhD student at a college, and she's teaching a course. This is also following Saphir, who happens to be a security guard for the college that she works for, and they work in the same building, and they have this kind of like work friendship thing going on. They kind of have this little flirty thing going on, and one day they're doing a security drill, and Dani gets stuck in the elevator, and Saphir rescues her, and then this picture of them blows up on the internet, and Saphir happens to run a charity for a nonprofit. His nonprofit starts blowing up because of this picture of them, and to keep the momentum going, they kind of fake date, and they get more and more notoriety on social media and whatever, and they realize that they both have a crush on each other, and they don't really want to mess up their friendship, but also they really want to kind of see where this relationship thing goes. They put like a time limit on it, and then like feelings get involved, and yeah. This is so sweet and swoon-worthy, and I love that we get more plus-size representation in this, as well as we get bisexual representation in this, and we also have Muslim representation in this, and it's all so well done and so sweet and cozy and swoon-worthy. Alright, so those are all the ones that got for a spring reading recommendation. Do you guys have any spring reads that you'd like to recommend? Let me know down in the comments. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys.